El Salvador, land of volcanoes, surfers, and now the world's largest prison. This isn't your cushy Scandinavian-style penitentiary with yoga classes and organic gardens. This is the Terrorism Confinement Center, or CICOT. It's a place where hope goes to die, along with your cell phone signal. CICOT was built for one reason, to house the most hardened criminals in El Salvador, primarily gang members. These are the folks who thought nothing of turning their beautiful country into a bloodbath. The government's response: you want to live outside the law? Fine. Try doing it outside society altogether, and they mean it. This place is designed to cut these guys off from the outside world completely. No more ordering hits from prison cells, no more coordinating drug deals, just four walls, a barred window, and a whole lot of time to think about what got them there. Picture the most secure facility you can imagine, got it? Now add some more walls, fences and armed guards. Then, because why not, throw in some signal jammers to make sure no one's tweeting from the inside. That's CICOT in a nutshell. This place sprawls across over 400 acres. That's roughly 300 football fields, all surrounded by 30-foot walls. And just in case anyone gets any bright ideas about scaling those walls, there are watchtowers with armed guards stationed around the perimeter. Think Shawshank Redemption, but with less Morgan Freeman and a lot more razor wire. Inside, it's all about control. Cameras are everywhere, recording every move the inmates make. Guards patrol constantly, making sure no one steps out of line. The message is clear: you're being watched, every second of every day. So what's it actually like to be on the inside of this concrete jungle? In a word, bleak. Inmates are stripped of their identities the moment they arrive. They're processed, photographed, and issued identical uniforms. Think white t-shirts and shorts, not exactly the look they were going for. Days are rigidly structured, with every hour accounted for. There's time for meals which are basic, to say the least. Think rice, beans, and the occasional mystery meat. There's also some time for exercise, but don't picture a leisurely game of basketball. We're talking regimented marches around a concrete yard. And forget about visits from loved ones. Those are strictly prohibited. The idea is to completely sever any ties these inmates have to the outside world. It's a harsh reality, but that's the point. CICOT isn't about rehabilitation. It's about punishment, plain and simple. There's no denying that CICOT is a controversial place. Critics argue that it's inhumane, that it violates basic human rights. They point to the lack of due process, the overcrowding, the harsh conditions, and they're not wrong. This place is tough, no two ways about it. But here's the thing, it's working. Since President Nayib Bukele launched his crackdown on gangs and opened CICOT, El Salvador's murder rate has plummeted. The country that was once synonymous with violence is now seeing a level of peace it hasn't experienced in decades. So, what's the takeaway? Is CICOT the answer to El Salvador's gang problem? Or is it a dangerous step towards authoritarianism? Honestly, it's probably a bit of both. It's a complex issue with no easy answers. But one thing's for sure, CICOT has changed the game in El Salvador, for better or for worse. And the world is watching to see what happens next.